Hey guys, so today I'll be showing you a strat to grind a Renown on Rainbow. Now you're honestly better off doing this with a couple of friends, with boosters as well. That would help. I'll show you how to set up, how to do it, and let's get into it. Okay, so first of all, you probably want to have a full squad. You don't have to do it with the full squad, but I have one. Because, you know, if you have more people in your squad, the better. Renown boosters, those are always going to help you. It doesn't matter which amount or how long it's going on for, but it's always going to help. Now, training grounds, you want to put it on hard difficulty because that also gets you more. And, you know, if you're with a couple of friends, it shouldn't make that much of a difference. Another thing you want to do is go to settings, and if you go to matchmaking preferences, scroll down to game mode preferences for T-Hunt, and you want to have extract hostage only enabled, and then you also want to disable all of the other maps and keep Favela on as your only map. So obviously now that that's done, we can start a game, and I'll show you how it works. Okay, so here I'm gonna show you how long it roughly takes, how to get about the map. So basically, you wanna spawn School Alley is where you wanna go. And once this loads in, there we go. So you wanna head down to here. I'd say Zafir is a really good operator for this if you're doing this by yourself. You wanna impact this doorway to your left, and then right here when you walk in, you're gonna be met with a few terrorists normally. Now, the reason it's favela is there's a hostage spawn right here where I just looked at, and another one in this room. So they're not there, the hostage. So you want to head upstairs, and there's another spawn for the hostage literally on my right here in this room. So there's gonna be a few terrorists in here too. If we just kill those real quick. So the hostage isn't in here, so the last possibility is on our left, which is another hostage spawn, and there they are, of course. So this is why Favela is a really good map. It's because all the hostage spawns are right next to each other. So you want to just open this barricade up and then grab it. I know this is taking a bit longer than normally, but you know, it's kind of hard doing this while you talk over, and yes, I don't know why, it's just a bit confusing. You want to drop the hostage off there and then hide in between the car and here so they can't get you, and then by the time they do get to you, the hostage will have been extracted. So obviously that's done. Now by yourself, normally you'd get about 200 renown, 250, depending on your score. Now obviously when I recorded this clip, it didn't want to show how much renown I got or anything. It was just a bit broken. So I'll show you guys in a game with some mates now how much you get with a 5 stack with all boosters. So yeah, I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, so obviously here we are in our game with our friends now. So you've got a 5 stack in a squad game. So basically as soon as you load in, we also tried to spawn Market Alley because they also decided it would be a good spot. So we did that a few times rather than normally what we'd do. So as you can see, it starts counting down from 12 minutes at the top, and we can keep a track of that along the match. So if you just break this, the hostage is not here, but the hostage is there. So we're literally gonna run in, and then we're gonna grab the hostage, and so we're gonna get the hell out of here now. So obviously, as you can see, that took us about 40 seconds. Obviously we just have to wait for the hostage to actually be extracted. So there you go, about 50 seconds is what it took. So obviously you don't want to grab the hostage before 30 seconds. I don't think you don't have to pay attention to that, but if you're going to do it in normal mode, you are going to have to wait until 30 seconds until you grab the hostage. So here we are, we've done now, and you'll see now how much renown we get for doing a 5-stack. So as you can see, we just got 350 renown for that. So that's really good. It's really good for about 40 seconds, 50, just about a minute of gameplay. So, well, in terms of renown, I'm gonna really tell you and explain how much you'd get. So, let's say you're gonna do this by yourself with a booster. You're gonna get about 12,000 to 15,000 per hour. Now, that's actually not too bad considering it's just you. And yeah, it really doesn't take too long. Now, if you do this with about 3 friends, you'd get about 250 to 300 now. So I'd say you'd get about 15,000 to 18,000 per hour. And now, if you do this with 5 people, you would get about 300 to 350 per game. So 350, so that you'd get about 18,000 to 24,000 per hour with 5 people. So if you think about it, that's actually pretty good considering Rainbow. The operators aren't that expensive, but individually they are. Because if you think about it, if you get 10,000 for an operator and you try and save up using quick match, then that's going to take you ages considering you only get about 100 to 200 renown per match. So saving 25,000 through quick matches is going to take forever. So here's I'm going to do a bit of a comparison. At the beginning of the video you saw I had 149,000 renown, and I'm going to show you about an hour of gameplay, not the entire hour but part of the hour, cut up and sped up really, so you can see the result of what I had before the video started, before like I showed you all this, and after I did about an hour of grinding. So I hope you enjoy the strat and that you do end up using it yourself. So here's the comparison and the sped up gameplay really. So I'll see you after that finishes. Okay, so you guys just watched snippets of about an hour of grinding T-Hunt. So in this clip from the beginning you can see I have about 149,000, and here are the results after an hour. Okay, so as you can see in this clip now, after an hour of grinding, or just under an hour of grinding, we have 165,312 renown. Now, since the beginning, since then, we have gained 17,000 renown pretty much, so that is quite a bit of a boost. However, it's just under what we expected, but obviously, as I said, it was just under an hour. So I hope you find this strat effective and that you come to use it yourself, and I'll see you guys in the next video.